good 12 inches.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Okay.
Is this our tomato? I don't know.
I think so. Okay, I like to open this up and then read like a sentence and then talk about it. Shitty food, by the way, affects a lot more than our health and the size of our bellies and butts. It has everything to do with how we feel and how we be in the world. Literally. Oh, let's talk about it. That's weird. It literally brought it up, food, as we're making food. So I'll show you what we have, what we're making right now here. We have
randomism.
We're making a salad. But we have organic everything. Try to be more organic because pesticides.
Okay.
Huh? Okay. Because pesticides are not good for your health. They're just chemicals. So
the most important thing when you're trying to eat different and cook different, a lot of people I've noticed think like, oh, well, I don't know how. Doesn't matter. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either. Put a lot of yummy stuff in a bowl and it's gonna be really good.
Well,
okay?
Yummy to them might not be yummy to you. Just vegetables. Just put a lot of, like, cut everything up and just eat it, you know? Just do it. Wow, this is good. I made dark chocolate mushrooms and mangoes. But, so, think about it. It's actually, me and my coworker were talking about truly what the most alive food you want to eat is literally picking it off a tree because it's connected and it's alive. But obviously we all can't do that. We don't have the convenience. That's why you should be planting fruit trees, vegetables, you know, just planting them, seeding them, trying to get some growing, because, you know, in 10 years you can have all the abundance you want.
Or in a couple months, depending on if you want to grow like tomatoes or beans or potatoes or anything like that too.
Yeah.
But fruit trees, yeah, take a little while.
Yeah. And so everything is energy in the simple form, and food holds a vibration. Think about being alive in colors and vegetables that have colors instead of meat that when you look at it after it's cooked, it looks dead. It's like brown, dead flesh.
Also, the meat that you get in the store, they color it. They color it and they put a lot of coloring in it so that you don't see that it's rotting, it's fermenting. So when you look at the outside, next time you get a raw piece of meat, don't just cook it. Cut into it, and it'll be like brown on the inside. If you're gonna, I don't shame eating meat. I ate meat my whole life, but you gotta, whatever you're doing.
They have like the grass-fed organic. It's more expensive and it's hard, but
whatever you do it with intention.
Yeah, do it with intention, because you think about like how. I don't shame people for eating meat either, because I used to eat meat, but the thing is, like, you think about the Indians and how old school it was when they went and killed their own food and then ate every part of it and kind of set the intention of blessing the animal. Now it's just consumerism of thousands of pigs, hundreds of thousands of pigs a day are being slaughtered, hundreds of thousands of cows, hundreds of thousands of ducks.
No, billions.
Billions of all these animals are just being consistently slaughtered, and the process of it being slaughtered is not humane, it's not healthy. So these animals, I always like to give the example of a pig, because a pig is smarter than a dog. Your dog can feel emotions. So imagine all these pigs, they know they're gonna die, they see all their friends, they're just, their whole life, they're growing up just shoved in these little places, living in their shit, literally, rolling around in their shit, probably dead pigs, you know, all around them.
And so neurotransmitters and hormones are stored in the blood, which are stored in the meat. And so if the animal you ate, if you choose to eat animals, if the animal you ate never saw sunlight before, probably like this chicken right here, if the animal you ate has never seen sunlight, lives in urine and like acid and shit burning their eyes, and
you're gonna be eating that in your food.
You're eating
essentially.
You're eating the emotions of that. You're eating the literal hormones in the meat from that animal's experience. And people wonder why they feel like shit, and like that you don't know that a lot of it is you're consuming another being's experience via the slaughterhouse. So if you're gonna eat meat, do your very, very best to give a shit about the quality of food that you eat.
Yeah, and where you're coming from it, you know, it's really good. There's a lot of like everyone, you know, on the weekends. On the weekends.
Would you eat Mr. Kitty? No? Then what's the difference between a pig and a cow? No difference. Mr. Kitty is the same, and we don't eat Mr. Kitty.
Where was I at? Oh, there is usually you can find little local fresh markets, you know, on the weekends, usually in a lot of different towns and cities, and that's where if I was you, that's where I would go to find my fresh fruits and vegetables, because you're meeting the grower. You're meeting, you know, if you don't have that, you know, if you can't get to that, then, you know, go to organic. But the best way I would definitely go is looking for those fresh organic markets where you can meet the growers and
I'm sorry, Kitty.
meet the growers. Do you have any more of this?
Yeah, we're gonna put another one on the salad.
Have you been hiding it?
Wait, do I have it? There's one at the house. I don't think I have it right now. Put some tomato sauce on it.
So yeah, and you can tell the difference if you eat like a burger, a hot dog, fries, anything fried, anything. You're gonna feel, you know, you're gonna have weight on you. Your body is weighed down. You feel sick. You know, you just don't feel good. But when you eat light, you can eat as much as this as you want. When you eat light, you feel light. Your energy is lighter. You can do more. You feel better. You know, you don't want to always be weighed down. When you're always eating, always consuming like thick, unhealthy foods, your body is always focused on processing that, and it's not giving you vital energy. It's only focused on breaking down that meat, breaking down that hamburger, breaking down, you know, all that, just that junk food, and that's another thing. Processed food, organic or not, let's talk about it. I wonder if I have something. I bet I can prove to you. Even when things say they're organic, it's a fucking lie. There's natural, I bet. Let's see if this has it in it. This might not. I think this is a pretty good company. We don't have anything that right now, but I guess it's a good thing. But there's like, okay, the Cliff Bars. Everyone knows about the Cliff Bars. They're natural. They're blah, blah, blah. But if you go on the back, and it says organic everything, but if you go on the back, it actually has natural flavors in it. So some things, like a lot of processed food.
What are natural flavors?
Natural flavors.
Slow down a little bit, too.
Natural flavors and artificial flavors. I was reading, natural flavors is 90% junk. It's just chemicals. It's not what they say it is. It's made in a lab, and it's in natural flavors. Is my brother was telling me. So an example, there's like a skunk, and the spray of the skunk, like the butt spray or whatever, comes out to be like a vanilla. So they put that in the food, like they
No, it was something else. It was an anus. Yeah, it was an anal gland of some animal. Has a fucking vanilla flavoring and natural flavoring. Also, this is very human kidney embryo HEK 292 or 293 is a taste bud receptor. The human kidney embryo found in fetuses, and large companies like Nestle and Mars and Coca-Cola and all these giant companies put human kidney embryo in natural flavoring, and the reason why they get away with it is because they made a copy of it in 1940 something, this embryo, which is a taste bud receptor for sweetness. It's very addicting, and they made a copy of it in the 40s, and now they use it in all their food. So they say, no, we don't use babies in our food. We use a genetic copy of a human kidney embryo to flavor this food. And if you actually start to pay attention, you'll see that natural flavoring is in everything. Literally everything.
That's when you know the company is with the big corporations, and you just have to get away from the...
The only thing that will stop you from seeing this is the cognitive dissonance that you cannot perceive the evil. Because most people are not meant to handle, to perceive the level of evil that is at play in this game. And because it would crush psyches, it would break people's minds to know that. And so when you hear it, you're just like, no. But do your research.
The kombucha, the organic kombucha that everyone thinks is good for you, it has natural flavors in it. The one that they sell at Walmart. What brand is that?
Not everything with natural flavors has the kidney embryo, but all the big.
But natural flavors is not what you think it is, or artificial. It's kind of they manipulate you. You know how like they'll put on the front
of. It's so spicy. Mustard greens. Oh my god, I cannot eat that. Holy shit. Woo! 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 Oh my god! This is like the most powerful. You ever had mustard greens, guys? That shit is intense. I've never had mustard greens, and I never want to again. That was fucking bad. Hey, and sometimes there's some trial and error. You know, sometimes you try some shit and you don't like it, and it's fine. I just tried mustard greens the first time.
Oh, watercress. Watercress is one of the most nutrients-dense foods on the planet, and it's like a moss that grows in natural lakes, natural rivers. But you can buy it. It's hard to find, but I know in Florida you can get it at Publix. I don't know where you're at in the world, but watercress, really good for you, but it's spicy.
This is awful. I scared the cat. I feel so bad. I dropped a bowl and the cat went flying.
Oh, come on.
Was not having it. Think so?
Don't take it all out.
Or do you think I was trying? Do you think he thinks I was trying to kill him?
Chop it a little bit and have like a little bit of taste.
There is a lot in there already.
So yeah, let's see what else. Tell me when to stop. Man, we're gonna go to the first page.
Do it again. Stop.
Okay. Feel yourself fully supported by the earth, either sitting, standing, or lying down. Feel Mother Earth. As I'm saying this, I have to take off my shoes. Oh, that's what we should talk about. Literally, when you're barefoot and you're in nature and your feet are touching the soil, you're actually healing your body's tissues. It does so much more, but the magnetic energy that's happening, because when you think about your shoes,
negative ions.
Yeah, the negative and the positive ions. Think about your shoes, they're rubber, so they disconnect you from the earth, literally. So you're not getting that pull. I notice when I do hikes, I usually do hikes barefoot. When I have my shoes on, I'm doing a hike, it feels more of a struggle. It sounds crazy. The next time you go on a hike, walk with your shoes